guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm a little late. You guys are gonna forgive me because I'm still doing it. This is my January favorite. So this is everything that I was just obsessing over in January. So without further ado and sitting here talking about it, let's just get right in. Here we go. So the first thing I want to talk about, we're kind of going to start in like skincare foundation, but this is the Glam Glow VOLCASMIC Matte Glow Moisturizer. I actually use this as a primer and I've been using it for about a week or so, and it just makes your makeup just look like skin. It's absolutely amazing. I've been loving it. I love the texture. I love the way it smells. I don't know if you guys have the other Glow moisturizer. It smells just like that. It's so good. Apply evenly to fresh, cleansed face and neck every morning or night. Like I said, I use it as a primer and it just makes makeup better. So it's like a matte glow. So it's going to give you a matte finish. It's a moisturizer with a matte finish. Who knew? Like, that's amazing. I need that in my life. So I just started using this, I guess like the last week of January, and I'm absolutely loving it. So you guys need to check this out. So the next thing I have is also from Glam Glow. This is the GRAVITYMUD Firming Treatment. I would say this is more of a ride or die than a January favorite, but I wanted to put it in here anyways. I actually have the blue one open. This one's not open yet. I don't want to open it, but I just opened the blue Sonic the Hedgehog edition and it's amazing. But I just love the way this makes your skin. It just like firms everything and then you're like, oh, this is so much better. And I've just noticed that my skin it really is firmer and it's so pretty, you guys. All of their masks are amazing, but this one is my favorite. Please check this one out for sure. Next up, here's a product that I've just been obsessed over, and it's changed the game of how I set my makeup. This is the Murad Matte Effect Blotting Perfector. And a lot of you, I actually did a little mini tutorial on this. I need to do a whole tutorial on it next, but it's not a powder. It's a liquid inside here, and I use a beauty blender, and I put a beauty blender in here, and then I'll set it just like powder, except for this is not a powder. This is a liquid that dries to a matte finish. This thing right here has like revolutionized so much. You guys need to try this. I put my makeup on, like your foundation, your concealer, and then you set it with this. And I'll use a beauty blender. Or you can do touch-up throughout the day. This is so universal and you can use it just about any way. Like I said, I'm going to use it in a YouTube tutorial next. But if you scroll down on my Instagram, you can see where I use this. Instead of baking powder, I bake with this. So you guys need to go to Sephora and check this out. Bomb.com. Oh my goodness, this has changed my foundation. I've been mixing these in. This is the MAC Prep and Prime Essential Oils in Sweet Orange and Lavender. And then I mix in MAC Strobe Cream in Gold Light. Now Strobe Cream comes in like all different colors and I like all of them, but I've just been reaching for this one. No particular reason, I love all of the colors. This one just seems to always be next to me, so it really doesn't matter which one you use. But I've actually been mixing these into all of my foundation together, and I just feel like I do not look cakey in any way possible. Do I look cakey, Ben? He says no. I'm gonna trust him, okay? Because he would tell me if I look cakey. But honestly, these in your foundation, I feel like this summer I'm just gonna be mixing foundation like crazy with everything. I've been doing it. I used to do it when I first started, but I feel like everyone was like, oh, you know, that takes up more time. Can you just show us with one foundation? So I switched to just doing the one foundation. But when I first started, I would mix like 6 and 7 different things. And I love it. Like you can create the foundation, the coverage, the finish, all of that. You can create that yourself. So I'm going to start really doing that. And I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. Get ready to mix your life away. Anyways, try these, mix these into your foundation. On to foundation. So here's 2 foundations that I've been obsessed with. I actually mixed this with my Strobe Cream and my oil today, and that's what I have on, and I just feel it makes double wear even better. Okay, so I went to an Estee Lauder event about 2 weeks ago, and they gave us this, and they actually color matched me there, and I'm in the shade Desert Beige. And then I got to thinking, why in the world did I ever stop using this? What was I thinking? What was I thinking, Ben? He's shaking his head. He doesn't know either. Because this photograph's amazing. It films amazing. It looks amazing in person. Oh my goodness, Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is bomb.com. I do like to mix things in with this just to kind of create a more luminous finish, but you can always mix, or if you like a matte finish, this is definitely the way to go. This is good for just about all skin types, and they have a shade range like no other. You will find your color, I promise. Okay guys, this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude Cushion Stick Radiant Makeup. That's what it looks like, and then you twist it up. I don't want to twist it up because I don't want to put any product here. I'm absolutely loving this formula, this finish. It's more of a glowy, dewy finish. I think it's going to be amazing for spring and summer. I definitely want you guys to try this. Like I said, I'm in the shade Desert Beige, but the color range on these is like, oh, I'm falling out of my chair, just kidding. But the color range is absolutely amazing. This one I highly recommend, especially if you're not looking for that complete full coverage. Definitely try this one, but these are my absolute favorites right now. Like, these are my favorite foundations at the moment. Like, you see this. This is all I've been wearing. If you go scroll my Instagram and you see my foundation, it's gonna be this for like 3 weeks. I'm out of control. Try this foundation. Next up, we have powders. These are my favorite powders at the moment. This one right here is the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. I've been using this one since early January, and I absolutely love it. It does have a touch of a color, but it definitely goes on translucent, and just about, you know, a lot of skin tones can get away with. I blame Ben entirely. He's gonna have to clean that up. We better not waste that. He's over there laughing. But I absolutely love this. A lot of skin tones can get away with wearing it. It's really soft and it's really brightening, but not in the, you know, jarring brightening way when you put it through here. I actually haven't been baking as much. I've just been lightly setting through here and just lightly underneath my eyes. So I really highly recommend this powder. This one is bomb.com. Bomb.com. Ben hates when I say that. If you hate it, find me another saying. Find me another one. What you got for me? Any more sayings? Superfly. I've heard that one before too. We're gonna have to come up with a new one. All right, next up we have the Kat Von D Lock It Brightening Powder in the shade Petal. Let's see if I can spill this one everywhere. This one's dangerous, y'all. The only thing I don't like about this is the packaging, because I feel like it just wants to spew everywhere and go everywhere and escape. Can you guys see that it's pink? It's like a really light brightening pink. And this one is honestly my favorite powder. This one is my absolute favorite. I love the shade. I love how soft it is. I love that's what I have on right now. It's just lightly dusted. Like in the places that I feel needed dusted, it's lightly dusted. Lightly dusted. The only thing I don't like is I don't like that it comes out so aggressive and gets everywhere, and yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But do I love the product? Yes. Totally one of my favorites. You guys need to try this. So if you follow me closely on Instagram, Snapchat, or anything, you guys know that I think this is my January favorite. These Colourpop pressed powder eyeshadows done change the game. Not only are the colors just so fun and like so current, but the formula, honestly guys, the formula, that's what I have on my eyes right now. And I actually have on the low-key palette. I love those too. The only reason I didn't show those is because I feel like this video was gonna be 3 days long. So I love the two palettes, the other two palettes that Colourpop has too. Like, I love them. And if they actually have them and they're not sold out, go get those too. But I know most of these aren't sold out. So you guys definitely need to try these. I wanna do something with the blues. I don't know why I haven't yet. But the neutrals and the shimmers, oh my gosh. I mean, Ben, come here and give me a close-up on my finger. So this one right here is like my favorite. What is this one called? This one is called Come and Get It. And this is like, I'm gonna swatch this one, and then I'm gonna swatch this shimmer. This is called Liar Liar. Can you guys see that? Ben's gonna get you in there real fast. They're so pigmented and so creamy, and they just go on. Like, if you scroll my page, you'll see like almost all of my looks are with these shadows, and they're changing the game, as does Colourpop all the time. But seriously, Colourpop is one of my favorite brands of all time. Colourpop all the way. Colourpop right here right now. Colourpop bronzer and highlighter right now. I mean, I'm all Colourpop right now. Totally not sponsored. Freaking love Colourpop. Always have. And let me swatch one more for you guys. I'm gonna swatch this crease color here. I forget what this one's called. This one's called Note to Self. And just look how beautiful and creamy and perfect. And they blend amazing. Like I said, that's what I have on my eyes. And my eyes are literally like blended to perfection. You cannot go wrong with these shadows. I just want you guys to know that I love these eyeshadows. And I just have them in a Z palette. You guys probably know what Z palette is, so I just threw them in there. So please go get yourself some Colourpop pressed powder eyeshadows. Do it. So I'm gonna talk about two of my favorite lip colors. The first one is the one I have on. This is from Colourpop and Alexis Ren Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Little Weapon. This is so pretty. I feel like I'm gonna be wearing this all summer long. What do you think, Ben? He likes it. He does. This is, like I said, it's the Ultra Matte, and I think it wears amazing. Probably one of my favorite red/orangey lipsticks ever. The next one I want to talk about is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss in the shade Peach Fuzz. This is my favorite nude lip gloss I've ever worn in my entire life. I've been wearing it non-stop. I wear it with MAC Oak lip liner, and I wear it with the Kylie Coco K lip liner. Honestly, the prettiest nude lip gloss, plus it smells like peaches. Be warned, if you don't like peaches, please do not go around sniffing this. It will anger you, but if you do like peaches, it will make your day. So this is my favorite nude gloss I've ever had, and that's huge, you guys. That's huge. The prettiest shade ever, Peach Fuzz. You guys need to definitely add these to your summer lipsticks. All right, so I just threw this in. I'm gonna be honest, I just used this for the first time, but this is one of the most amazing like compacts I've ever used. I have on the bronzer and the highlight right now. Where was this at? Like, this is my new favorite. This is my new favorite bronzer that I've ever used. I have it on, and like I just went, oh my gosh, that's a party I want to go to right there. That's me looking in the mirror talking to myself, by the way, if you're wondering. I'm over here looking and thinking, even though there's not a mirror, I'm just remembering that first swipe of putting this on. You guys, I think that these are still in stock. It probably won't be by the time this comes up, but I'm pretty sure they might do a restock. This is the Topaz Pressed Powder Highlighter and Bronzer. The bronzer is called Golden Moment, and the highlighter is called She's Here to Stay. Colourpop, you gotta stop playing me like this. Honestly, I'm obsessed. Everything that they've been doing lately is just changing my life. I want you guys to have this, especially if you have a skin tone anywhere near me, because I just feel like this bronzer just like, oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. So this is gonna be in my February favorites, my March favorites, and so on and so on. This right here, I wouldn't have put it in here, but honestly, and I've actually had it on about 2 or 3 hours, and it's not fading. It's just, honestly, it's getting prettier. It's getting prettier. You guys need to get this. So pretty. Highlight time. So Sephora just sent me this about I guess it's been 2.5 weeks now. This is the Sephora Luminizing palette. Holy moly, this thing will light you up. And it's so soft and creamy and so pigmented. Honestly, you can see how much I've used it. I cover my entire body with it. I think the color range is like bomb.com. It's so bright, but then subtle, and there's just so many colors for all skin tones, and then you can mix these all together, and it's like perfection. Plus, I love that the packaging is plastic. I love that you can see it right here. That I always grab it because I remember, because this is clear through here, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to use that. So everything about this palette is amazing. I feel like Sephora collection like isn't raved about enough. They have such good products, such good products. I was actually gonna put the spray-on highlight in here, but I left it. So I really love their spray-on illuminator as well. I forget what it's called. I actually just did a tutorial with it on Instagram, so if you scroll back, you can see it. But I want you guys to definitely pick this up. You guys need this. Okay, I wanna talk about perfume. I feel like talking about perfume is so hard because you guys can't smell it, no matter how much I sprayed it, you guys. I found this perfume about a year ago, and I purchased a big bottle from Saks. I was feeling fancy that day, you guys. Like, I don't do that all the time, but I was like, We're going to Saks and we're buying some perfume. So I got the honeysuckle. It's called Mediterranean Honeysuckle. And I loved it. Like I wore it like endlessly. It smells amazing. Then I found this one. This is the Amber Musk. The brand is called Erin. And honestly, this is my favorite perfume of all time. Of all time. I love the bottle. I love how this is a beautiful stone. It smells so good. All of her perfumes are absolutely amazing. The honeysuckle and then the amber musk is my absolute favorite. Then I got contacted by Erin, who is with Estee Lauder, and they sent me a bunch of perfumes. So now my entire life is made and I don't have to go back to Saks and spend a small nest egg. So thank goodness for that. But honestly, these aren't as expensive as you'd think. I mean, there's some in Sephora. Actually, this is sold on the Sephora website as well, so you guys can get your points. Bam. So definitely check out this brand. I think the bottle's pretty. I think it's pretty on a vanity. And I want you guys to go smell this. I want you to do it because you're gonna find one and it's gonna be your favorite. This is my favorite. So I want to talk about makeup storage. I'm constantly asked, especially on live when I do my lives, and you can see my big makeup storage thing behind me. That is from By Algery. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm gonna leave a link below because I'll be pronouncing things wrong all the time. So this is a lipstick holder. It doesn't just look like a party that you wanna go to. I want you all to know this is incredibly heavy and I do this for you. I do it for you. This is, I forget what lipstick holder this is, but honestly, they're so affordable and they have sales all the time. They're such good quality, like such good quality. I've had some for like 3 years and they look perfect. And to keep them pretty, you just wipe them with Windex and they stay so pretty. They hold so many lipsticks. And then here I have another one. I think this one's for palettes. I'm gonna show this one. This one's empty, so it's a lot lighter. Yeah, this one will be for, okay, here's my nasty hair in there. I'm out of control. So this one is for palettes. I think you can even store it this way and put your palettes in it that way. I've seen a lot of different things, but honestly, you guys ask me all the time about makeup storage and I'm obsessed with it. So I want to show you guys this brand and I want you to check them out and I want you to go get some stuff. I don't have any codes for discounts. They did send me these two, but like everything else I have, I bought. So you know it's good. You know it's good. All right, guys, these right here, they done changed the game. These are the Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. Holy moly, where were these things hiding all my life? So I have a bunch of them here. I think I purchased 2 of them and then Sephora sent me 3 more. Thank God for Sephora. They are so good to me. I'm gonna swatch them real fast. All right, guys, so here they are. Honestly, I think these are revolutionary. I think these go on amazing. I think they last, they do not flake. And I wore this black one right here as my inner corner the other night to a party and I got so many compliments. It was so cool. Like these are just so cool. Where were these? Where were they? There's actually more colors that I want to get, so I'm probably gonna go to Sephora this week and finish getting the rest of the colors. I want the whole collection because my life isn't complete without every single one of these. So I highly recommend these. If you haven't tried them, please go get one. You'll probably want to start out with Kitten Karma and Smoldering Satin. That's Kitten Karma. This one right here is Kitten Karma. And then this one is the Smoldering Satin. That's a party you want to go to. So hop on that. Okay guys, that's my January favorites going over into February. Sorry for being late. You guys, I got the flu. I've been sick. Honestly, this is like the first time I can talk without having to cough my lungs out. In fact, thinking about it makes me want to cough. So over being sick. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I actually like doing these favorites videos a whole lot. They're a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys like them. I always like to sit and talk about makeup. Anyways, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you thumbs up. And we'll see you next time.